Hi guys, just give us a moment. We're about to start a presentation here about how to use essential oils for dogs and their human friends. So just give us a minute so we can see if it's working. We might just check. So it is working. Let's see. So just bear with us. Yes, it seems to be working. So welcome everyone. If you're joining us live today, this presentation is all about how to use essential oils around your pets. And we also call it toxic-free living for dogs and their human friends. And my name is Karin, and I'm sitting here with my friend Kelly Wise from Blissful Paws. And we're going to have lots of fun today. Hopefully you get lots out of listening to this presentation today. And of course, if you're joining us live at the moment, feel free to share it to your friends or make comments below, and we can certainly answer any questions you have afterwards.
Absolutely.
Sounds good, Kelly?
Sounds terrific.
Great. So let's get into it. First of all, this information contained in this presentation is for educational purposes only. It should not be used as a substitute for medical counselling with a health professional, and this presentation is presented by Young Living independent distributors. Young Living products are designed to improve nutrition and enhance well-being. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure and prevent disease. So let's get into it. Kelly.
Yep. So this is my current dog Whip, and I got him when he was a puppy, and he's been a bit of a challenge in a good way. And I guess I started using essential oils as I was recommended by the lady who was taking puppy school, that it would be good, a good way to help calm Whip. So by putting some essential oils on a mat and having him somewhere where he can go and sit with the oil and calm himself, which has led my journey back to Young and Living oils, because I knew that Karin was a big believer in Young and Living oils. So I went and bought my first bottle of, I think it had bergamot, yeah, to start off with, to try and help with, but then pretty much quickly grew and had a big collection of oils. And I started out buying a few to start off with, but then I eventually bought a pack because it had so many different things you could use oils for.
How long ago was it now?
I think nearly 2 years this year.
Okay.
And in that time, been through the process of using quite a number of products to get not so many chemicals. So, and I've always sort of been a believer in, if you can find an alternative method to do something as instead of chemicals, it's much better for us and it's much better for our pets.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess most people get into oils for themselves, but more and more so now I hear that people always obviously care for their animals as well, and a lot of people use essential oils for dogs, horses particularly, cats, you know, lots of different ways of incorporating it.
Yeah, I think people are more aware now of different methods and how, you know, our lives are being affected by chemicals in products and things.
So how old's Whip now?
He's about 2.5 now.
Okay.
He's 2.5.
Beautiful pictures, eh? I love it. And myself, I'm Karin Hagberg. I haven't currently actually got a dog, but I absolutely love dogs, and I know one day I'll get another pet again. But I had my dog Millie for 12 years and absolutely loved my dog. We had a really close bond. As you can see here, she's a beautiful golden retriever, and my dog's up the top. This is just shortly after we got her, and she was absolutely gorgeous. And at the time, I was using essential oils, but I had no idea really that you could kind of incorporate that with your dogs. And I guess I didn't use them as much myself either. I didn't have the knowledge at the time. But now I certainly have, and if I get a pet again, definitely will be using oils a lot. And of course, now I live a complete toxic-free lifestyle, so that's what we definitely want to be using when we have got our pets as well. Yeah. So that's a little bit about me. So what is an essential oils, Kelly?
They're the most powerful part of a plant. They are distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruit rinds, resins, and herbs. Oils consist of over 100 different natural organic compounds. Essential oils are the lifeblood of a plant. Just like humans have blood in our bodies, plants have oils inside of them, which is like their own blood, which is really interesting when you think of it like that way.
I know.
Essential oils serve 4 things in nature: to protect the plant by attacking organisms that threaten their survival of the species. They are there to defend the plants by preventing animals and insects from eating them, to increase pollination and to prevent other plants from growing too close to it. This is for survival purposes. So it's pretty, it's really interesting when you think about a plant and having all those things. Yeah.
I didn't know that initially, but now it's just, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Essential oils have the ability to oxygenate our cells. They consist of hundreds of different compounds, different chemicals that affect us in different ways. Essential oils can support our endocrine system, hormones, respiratory system, muscular system, nervous system, digestive system, and can affect every organ in our body. They act as an emotional support, which is really interesting.
Yeah. Essential oils are created from the same building blocks as your body. And when they're used correctly and without chemicals, your body accepts them and is nourished by them. It's like eating organic food, really. And this not only helps us physically, but also mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And did you know that there are about 300 different essential oils on the planet? But you only really need 10 or 20 of them to build or start a really good kit. And what I think is important to point out too here is that you don't actually need to be an aromatherapist to use them. All you need to do is to put a drop or 2 essential oils on your skin, rub it in, for example, and there are many ways to get the oils into your system. It can be through your skin, it can be through diffusing them or by ingesting them, taking them internally. And tests have actually shown that after inhaling an oil, it's reached the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds flat.
Wow.
And when it's applied topically, it's found in the bloodstream 26 seconds later. And for a normal, healthy body, the oils are completely broken down and eliminated from the body within 3 to 6 hours.
That's
pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So what makes essential oils so special? They are very potent. They're 100 to 10,000 times more than concentrated than herbs. Being volatile in chemistry, it means that it goes from liquid to gas state very quickly, which is really, really important because that shows how we can get the wonderful benefits provide aromatically sorry, as they mix with the air and they are inhaled. They are very versatile, endless way to use and apply essential oils.
And I get a lot of people that ask me if essential oils, do they really work? And I think it's important to point out that it really depends on an oil. In Australia and New Zealand, there's no ranking system for essential oils. And it would, of course, be wonderful if there were, because then you know exactly what you're buying. Because it's like if you look at a box of cereal, you'll see nutritional fact on the side. There's no nutritional fact on oil bottles. So that means that you really have to trust the source and you have to know the company you purchase from, really.
So some people might be asking, how are essential oils made?
Yeah.
It takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oil. Did you know it takes 60,000 rose blossoms provide only 600 drops or 30 ml of rose oil? This is why one of the most expensive and highly prized oils in the world. Lavender is more abundant, meaning we get more oil from the plant. 100 kilograms of lavender flowers will provide 3 kilograms of oil. Jasmine flowers must be picked by hand before the sun becomes hot on the first day they open, and they can't be squashed. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 1 kilo of jasmine oil. And a sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 9 meters tall before it can be cut down for distillation. Young and living sandalwood trees must be 90% dead before they are harvested. So that, wow, it blows your mind when you think about it on that scale.
It's amazing, isn't it? But I think a little goes a very long way. So most of Young Living oils cost between $18 and $60 a bottle. Depending on the oil's viscosity or thickness, a 5 ml bottle contains around 90 to 110 drops, and a 15 ml contains about 250 to 330 drops. And since we're only using about 1 to 2 drops at a time, you actually get about 45 to 100 applications out of one bottle.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It looks like the bottles are so small, but and that sometimes I think people look at that and go, that's not a lot in there. But because they're so concentrated, you don't need much. There's 3 methods of essential oil production: steam distillation, and that was first invented by Avicenna, and that was an Arabian physician from the 10th century that added water to rose petals and distilled the mixture. The rose oil he collected is considered to be the first modern perfume. The other method is through expression or cold pressing, and this is used when distilling citrus oils. And the third method is carbon dioxide extraction or supercritical fluid extraction.
All right, so a little bit about the history of essential oils. They've been around for thousands of years. They've been mentioned in the Bible 1,100 times, either directly or indirectly. Some of the oldest cultures on earth used essential oils, such as the Egyptians and the Babylons, the medieval Europeans, etc. They were even used by Christ. Remember, the 3 wise men gave him frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Frankincense is sometimes referred to as the coconut oil of essential oils because it has over 10,000 uses. Frankincense and lavender oil are both what we call universal oils because they're so versatile. If you're not sure what oil to use,
go for lavender and
Yeah.
frankincense. Basically, they
Yeah.
are really good universal
You use them for
oils.
everything.
Yeah. So I just want to talk a little bit about, briefly about Young Living, because Young Living is the global leader in essential oils. They have the largest range of essential oils of any company, with over 220 essential oils and blends in the range, and more than 600 life-changing oil-infused supplements, personal care cleaning products, and even animal care products. And even Savvy Mineral, that's a makeup range. More than 5.6 million people around the globe have ordered Young Living oils, and every year hundreds of thousands new people discover them and keep coming back. They've become this successful not because of the marketing hype. It's really because their essential oils work. Most essential oils companies are marketing companies selling essential oils. Young Living is different. They started in 1994 with their first lavender farm in Idaho, and now they have 16 corporate and partner farms around the world. And they love plants and study them to find out, to make the best essential oils that you will ever have experienced. And why would you not just buy oils from a health food store? Well, I'd say it's really because of purity. You really get what you pay for. You'll find bottles of frankincense oil for under $10, but it actually costs way more to just distill it. So it's a red flag that the oil has been adulterated. And I'm often asked, why is Young Living different, or what sets Young Living aside from other oils? And that's really their passion for quality and the promise of purity. Young Living has a proprietary seed to seal process which no other company has. And I highly recommend you go and visit the website seedtoseal.com for more information and actually read up what it means. But I can say, I really warn you, the more you read about Young Living as a company, you will fall in love with them and their ethics and standards. Basically, seed to seal is a process which cares for the plants and their oils at every step in the process, from seed to seal. And I really love the integrity of this heart-based company. So check out Seed to Seal. Many people believe that when they buy oils and the label says 100% pure, they are getting a good oil. And that's actually far from true. Actually, pure and unadulterated oils is much more difficult to come by. People sometimes say to me, but does the quality really make a difference? They're just so expensive. Well, quality costs, and they really aren't that expensive if you understand how much plant matter is used to make just a few drops of oils, and the amount of testing and quality control that goes on within Young Living before the oils are being sold to you. And would you really want to use oils that have pesticides and are undiluted, etc.? Oils that are harmful to your health and your pet's health? Ask yourself, does that not defeat the purpose?
It does.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. All right, so let's get started. Humans have 50 million olfactory receptors in our nose. Our dog has up to 3 million. So it's really important to avoid placing essential oils directly under their nose or diffusing in a confined space. So don't leave them locked in a tiny room with a diffuser on.
Yeah.
Here is how we can get started. The same oils you use on yourself, you can use with your dog. Size matters, and use proper dilution. So we've got to be careful to make sure we use the right amounts. Dogs are so much more sensitive to smell than we are. So you need to introduce the oils to the dogs slowly. I only recommend pure therapeutic grade oils from Young & Living. I won't use imitation oils on myself, and I sure wouldn't put them on my dog. So if I don't know where they come from.
Yeah.
Applications. Diffusing is very beneficial. Use your Young & Living diffuser, apply oils on your hands, and let your dogs inhale from a distance of
I was going to say, Kelly, that my son has actually got a dog Kelpie now as well, called Nina. And sometimes when I see her, I put some oils on my hand and just sort of let her come to me. And sometimes certainly oils that she doesn't like, and there's other oils that she's more curious about. But yeah, I think it's really important to let them come to you, definitely not force it.
Yeah, it becomes like a repellent sort of thing. Yeah.
Because imagine the smell, how strong it would be to them compared to us.
Oil safety. Always follow the manufacturer's guidelines. Avoid dripping oils into your dog's eyes or ear canal or applying to broken, sensitive or irritated skin. Check the skin regularly after application. So if skin irritations occur, apply vegetable oil liberally over the top. Citrus oils and blends containing citrus such as orange, peace and calming, joy, stress away should be put on skin that will be protected from the sunlight and UV light for 24 hours. So, for example, under the belly, paws, or on areas sheltered by thick fur. So we don't want those oils in the sun. These oils make the skin sensitive to UV light, and exposure can cause skin damage. Certain oils should be avoided during pregnancy in humans and in animals. These oils are listed in our pregnancy, birth and beyond flyer.
Yeah. So if you want more information, of course, contact us and we can provide you with a list of that for sure. And just to say too, of course, in Young Living, we're not permitted to make any therapeutic claims. And this has absolutely nothing to do with quality. It's just simply to do with our local labelling laws. So, you can't ask us questions about different ailments, injuries, because we're not going to be able to answer that. But remember, I always say educated people are empowered people, and there are so many resources out there, both for dogs and humans. And you can also find most answers on the internet. So, there's something called Google as well, and you can find a lot of information.
There's so much out there.
Yeah, and talk to people that have been using Young Living oils safely for their dogs and have got the experience. There's always ways that we can find out how to do it. So I think that's really important to point out.
All right, so it's really important that we dilute the oils when we use them on our pets. So dilution recommendations: up to 11 kilos, 75% dilution, 1 drop of oil to 4 drops of carrier oil. For an 11 to 20 kilogram dog, 50 to 75% dilution. 21 to 34, 25 to 50% dilution. So now we're getting up into our bigger dogs, 35 to 40 kilos, 50% dilution, 41 to 68 kilos, 25% dilution, and 68 kilos plus 25 dilution.
That's a very big dog. I wonder if that's a big St. Bernard or something like that.
Huge, or a big Rottweiler or a German Shepherd. That's
68 kilos over. So I actually saw... when I was out a few weeks ago, I saw a St. Bernard puppy.
Oh, did you?
And it was like only a few weeks, and it was 9 kilos at the time. Tiny, fluffy little thing, but really cute. So it was going to be, I think the owner said up to 90 kilos when fully grown. That's a monster.
It is.
That's big.
So some carrier oils you can use for pets. Young and Living V6 oil, organic coconut oil, organic virgin olive oil, and animal sense ointment. So there's a lot of those that you can get from the local supermarket. They're easy to get your hands on.
Yeah.
All right. So step 1, we'll call this. Choose a calming oil such as peace and calming lavender, frankincense, Bella, or stress away. So choose your oil. Stand a few meters from your dog, put a drop into the palm, rub your palms together and hold them out for your dog to smell. Be patient while it checks out this new exciting odor. It may even lick your palms. So don't rush. Next, put a drop in your palm, rub your palms together and massage your dog's ears and back. Help it associate this wonderful new smell with the pampering and love. Step 3, add 5 drops of essential oils to your diffuser and observe your dog's response over the next hour or so. I know that when I put certain oils in my diffuser, my dog likes to go and sit near the diffuser.
Too funny?
It's funny.
Any particular words?
Lavender, stress away, peace and calming,
Okay.
humanity,
Okay.
and Roman chamomile. They'll
Cool.
come and sit near.
Fantastic.
Step 4, once your dog is used to oils, put 1 to 2 drops directly onto his fur, away from the nose. So, for example, ears, back, and paws. So it really takes a bit of a process. Don't expect you can get your essential oil and just drip it on your dog straight away. Okay, so let's start oiling. We'll go through 11 amazing oils that are great for both humans and dogs. So let's have a look at frankincense. One of the top skin oils, helps smooth the appearance of skin and skin blemishes. Use neat on the skin or add it to your moisturiser. It's key ingredient in Young and Living's Brain Power Essential Oil Blend. Diffuse, ring, yoga, prayer or meditation to help with connecting, grounding and purpose. Frankincense has been around for thousands of years as a powerful oil. It is said that frankincense can be used to help support your well-being and normal cell health. Frankincense can help focus the mind and overcome stress, and it helps to maintain healthy skin and coat. So it's one way you can. There's many different ways, but that's just some ideas about how you can use frankincense.
And frankincense is such a versatile oil. It's probably one of my top favourite oils.
Our next oil, lavender, another really versatile oil, is an oil of relaxation. Put a drop under the nose at bedtime or diffuse for calming, soothing aroma. Unwind by adding a few drops into a bath. One of the top oils to support healthy skin. Use neat or add to your moisturiser. Called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it has just so many uses. Lavender is known to soothe and support skin. Lavender is gentle, soothing and a relaxing oil. Diffuse during thunderstorms. Take along on walks. Spritz on beds for sleepy time. Can be used to help unwind with a massage behind the ears. So I use it a lot. I diffuse it before I go to bed. Gives you a really good night's sleep. So, and we all sleep well.
Yeah, yeah. And did you know that it takes about 27 squares of lavender plants to make a 15 bottle of lavender essential oils? It's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's a lot of flowers.
All right, so our next oil is peppermint. Studies have shown it improves stamina and athletic performance, helps the mind to focus, and can make a long drive seem much shorter. You can put a drop under each foot to energize or a drop on the tongue to refresh breath. Diffuse for an uplifting aroma and to help concentration. Peppermint is a culinary oil and can be added to homemade slices, chocolates, or beverages. Peppermint supports a healthy lifestyle. It supports the digestive system. Use peppermint when mastering new concepts. So you can use it as an oil to help for concentration. It cools and calms the mind and lessens the fear of the unknown. And you can use it as a spritz on the coat to help cool your dog off, as long as you keep it away from its eyes, because it's actually a very strong oil.
And it actually takes about 0.45 kilos, and nearly half a kilo of raw peppermint material to make a 15 ml bottle of peppermint essential oils. Wow. So imagine that weighing. That would be a lot of plant matter.
All right, another one of our oils, purification. You can diffuse to freshen the air and eliminate odours. Put a few drops on a cotton mat and place into drawers to scent clothes. Add to a carrier oil to moisturise skin for a soothing foot massage. Rub a few drops over your arms or use it in a spray to enjoy an annoyance-free outdoor adventure. It contains citronella. So put 5 to 15 drops on a cotton cloth in the washing machine to scent clothes. Spritz before going to walks to enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free. Soothing to skin, and you can use it as an air freshener in the car after visiting the beach. Help you with that smelly wet dog smell. Thieves supports the body to maintain overall wellness. Apply to the soles of your feet before bed. Diffuse to purify the air, kill airborne bacteria and mold spores. Add a few drops onto a sponge with a tablespoon of Thieves household cleaner and use to clean areas of mold in the home. Thieves also supports overall wellness and healthy immune system. Supports a healthy respiratory system. It can create, when diffused, a calm and comforting environment. Fantastic for cleaning. It really is a really good oil for cleaning. Stress Away, one of the top oils for emotional support, also available as a roll-on. Contains lime oil for happiness, vanilla to soothe emotional craving, lavender and cedarwood for calming, and copaiba for emotional balance. Use for any kind of stress, including what comes with tiredness, irritation, situational anxiety, or even to unwind before bed. Can help induce relaxation and reduce occasional nervous tension. Vanilla, which contains eugenol and cedarol found in cedar wood, essential oil, helps to promote relaxation. So together, these oils bring luxury and relaxation. Lemon. Lemon can add to food and water for a delicious citrus flavour. A key ingredient in Thieves oil and in Ningxia Red. Diffuse for cleaning, uplifting aroma, which also helps concentration and focus. Lemon oil may help improve the appearance of dry skin. Spraying your dog with lemon might make them smell better too.
And it takes about 75 lemons to make a 15 ml bottle.
Wow. It's a lot of lemons.
Yeah.
All right. Our next oil, PANAWAY. You can apply after exercise to soothe those tired joints and muscles. Apply to the back and neck for soothing aromatic experience. Mix into a carrier oil for all over body massage. Has a stimulating aroma. It is perfect for after strenuous exercise or workout, long run or competition for your dogs. Dilute on dog's weight and recommendations. Layer copaiba on top for an extra relaxing effect. Copaiba promotes overall wellness. This is your emotional balance in a bottle. A great skin oil. Considered the frankincense of South America. Its gentle fragrance makes it perfect to use on animals as well as in small quantities. Amplifies the properties of any oil in its mix. Copaiba is a wonderful oil that traditionally has been used to support the body's natural response to irritation. It can be used when experiencing a natural acute inflammation response. Digest, I say.
I'm sure you can pronounce it different ways. You get that with every oil, but that's how I say it.
So massage a couple of drops into the belly after an indulgent meal, or place a drop on the wrist to help calm the body before any long car rides involving winding roads. Digest provides support for a healthy digestive system. It may be used topically on the stomach, and it's a great idea to take along with you on your car trips. RC contains 3 types of eucalyptus oil and more. Diffuse to bring an uplifting aroma of the forest into your home. Rub on feet and chest. Put 5 to 15 drops on a cotton cloth in the washing machine to scent clothes. So there's so many uses for oils.
Yeah, absolutely. So I really love myself using a diffuser, and you said you use it around your dogs as well. And these diffusers you can see here, they are called ultrasonic diffusers. The one on the left is called the Desert Mist, and the one on the right is called Dewdrop. So what you do is you basically fill the vessel up with water, and you can add between 5 and 10 drops of your favorite essential oil, and you just turn it on, and within seconds you'll see that aromatic water misting out of your diffuser. And because no heat is used, the beneficial constituents of the essential oils is preserved. So this is the way we get the constituents around in the air. I know some people used to use the oil burner,
Yep.
you know, with a
With the
candle
candle,
underneath,
yep.
but you definitely don't want to be doing that because you kill all the goodness that you inhale. So that's really, really important. That's why you see people using these diffusers instead that are called ultrasonic diffusers. And also choosing chemical-free personal care cleaning products like those available for Young Living is really helpful, of course, and empowers the health of human and the animal friends, and is also kind to our planet. Because there's a lot of harmful ingredients in commercial cleaning products, and those products have often been linked to allergies, asthma, you know, breathing disorders, skin and eye irritation, migraines, and more. And of course, this affects animals even more than people because their nose and paws remain close to the surfaces where those harmful chemicals are being used.
Yeah, even just like dogs lick the floor, they lick things.
Exactly.
It goes straight into their systems.
Yeah, yeah. Do you use the animal scent shampoo?
Yeah, yes, I do use.
Not yourself, I mean.
No. I probably could.
The thing is, we could.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could because it's completely toxic free. So what's the difference? But it is particularly for animals, of course.
Yeah, so it's actually really good dog shampoo to use on your dogs.
Yeah.
So you just massage it into your dog's coat, lather and rinse off like you normally do when you're using other dog shampoos. The Thieves Household Cleaner, you can clean your home and surfaces with Young and Living Thieves Household Cleaner. It's made from 100% plant and mineral-based ingredients. It can be used to clean up puppy accidents and is safe to use neat or diluted on most carpets. But it's a good idea just to patch test first just to make sure it's not going to cause any damage. Yeah. For everyday cleaning, you add 1/5 ml, 15 ml Thieves Household Cleaner to a 500 ml spray bottle and fill with water. And this only costs $1.16 and can be used on the floors, bench tops, toilets, pretty much anywhere in your house.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic cleaner.
And another tip is also when you put that 15 ml in the spray bottle, obviously particular plastic or glass you need to use. I sometimes add a few extra drop of essential oils too. Like sometimes I like pine actually.
I've used it with lavender and lemon.
Yeah.
Add a bit of orange.
Yeah, so you can top it up with that as well. Makes it more potent.
Yes. Thieves Household Cleaner can be used instead or a combination with animal scent shampoo as a healthy pet wash. Wet your dog's fur, massage 1 to 2 drops or 10 to 30 ml into their fur and then rinse them off. So you can use it at so many uses. Yeah. Thieves Laundry Soap. Well, I use Thieves laundry soap. I really like it.
I absolutely love it. And I can't talk more highly about this laundry soap because it's so extremely concentrated. And the other day I saw a lady making up diluting it in a pump bottle, and it goes such a long way.
Because you need just such a tiny amount.
Yeah.
use this to sanitize doggy bedding, blankets and coats. So I always wash my dog's bedding in it. They come out clean and smell amazing. It's super economical too. One of the Thieves laundry bottles does 64 heavily soiled or 192 slightly soiled loads of washing. So it's amazing.
Yeah. So what about, I know you do agility training, don't you? You've been doing that for a while.
Yep. And because I'm pretty new to Young and Living oils with this dog, I quite often, before we go outside and do a bit of training, diffuse oils in my house.
Yeah.
And now that he's become a little bit more accepting of getting closer when I have essential oils on my hand, I rub it into the behind his ears as well and on his chest. So
cool.
When we do a bit of training, rub a bit on myself. Keeps us all calm.
You need it too.
Yeah.
So what about cleaning the dog's ears?
Yep. You can put 2 drops of purification oil into your hand and rub it around the outside of the ears where the ears join the head. This keeps the ears looking clean and healthy. You can use Thieves wipes, because you can buy Thieves wipes for keeping the ear canal clean, especially around it. They are oil infused and safe to use.
And that's definitely something I wish I had when I had Millie. Goodness me.
It's good.
Yeah. What about teeth?
Yeah, you can give your dog animal scent chews, which Young and Living make. They contain 100% healthy ingredients such as spearmint oil, which is wonderful for their oral hygiene. You can apply Young and Living mouthwash inside their mouth using a finger puppet, and his treat is a little bit of a cheese afterwards. So if you're going to do that, make sure you reward your dog. In a 120 ml bottle, and add 20 drops of each lavender, cedarwood and copiana oil to top up with water and spritz on your dog's belly every day. Spray some on your palms and massage their ear flaps as well. Add 1 to 2 sulfurzyme, that's it, capsules to their food each day for healthy skin and fur. And you can take those yourself for your joints. And
I love sulfurzyme. Is amazing, and that's actually what got me started with the oils, believe it or not. Most people get into the oils first.
Yep.
That's what got me. I had amazing results 1 month after using that, and now I tend to open up the capsule of sulfurzyme and I pour that into my water bottle that's filled with 60 ml of Ningxia Red and top it up with water. And I have 2 of those bottles twice a day. So it works really well. What about skin?
Yep. You can add 3 to 5 drops of peppermint oil to your dog's splash pool in summer. It adds a wonderful cooling effect. Even elderly dogs benefit greatly and become more active. In a spray bottle, 120 ml spray bottle, put 6 drops of each lavender purification oil, then top up with water. Spray onto your dog's coat before going into nature or being around other dogs. Their coat will look shiny and healthy, and they'll enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free.
And I do like the idea of adding a little bit of peppermint to the pool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I love the pictures here too. Look at the dog swimming there.
Happy.
Yeah.
You can apply Vela, Peace and Calming, lavender, grounding or stress away oil topically if there's a thunderstorm to help your dog cope with that situation. If they bark, you can apply Vela, lavender, Peace and Calming over their fur, or place a drop of frankincense oil or 3 wise men on the crown of their head to help. A bit of calming. Coping with change, you can use Vela or release oil topically and diffuse transformation oil. Some other uses are overcoming fear. Apply stress away and Vela on the palms and rub around your dog's shoulders and chest. Vet visits can be quite stressful for dogs and for owners sometimes. So put some Peace and Calming on your hands and massage along the back and the ears and under your dog's collar. You can use Vela oil and massage on the top of his paws and around his ears. In times of stressful events, you can apply Vela Peace and Calming or Lavender topically or diffuse. If there's a lot of excitement, your dog's really excited, in a 250 ml spray bottle, add 1 cap of Thieves cleaner, 10 drops of lavender and 10 drops of purification, and fill the rest of the bottle with water. Spray on 3 to 4 times on his coat.
Okay, I did mention a little bit about this magic super antioxidant drink called Ningxia Red. You can see it on the right side of the slide here. This is an amazing drink. It is basically a whole food source of protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, and it actually contains therapeutic grade essential oils like yuzu, tangerine, lemon and orange, and it is really, really high in antioxidants, so it can support longevity and overall wellness. So it's a natural form of energy without sugar, caffeine or other artificial stimulants. So you can add it to your fruit smoothie for a delicious drink or snack. I like putting it in, mixing it with a bit of mineral water, normal water, or as I said before, in my water bottle with water and adding a little bit of sulfurzyme, as you can see on the left-hand side here. I drink it when I need a shot of energy to boost my day. I drink it sometimes after exercise. So there's many ways of doing it. I know some people, for the kids, they actually make icy poles out of it, and that's fantastic. It provides long-lasting energy support. I find it's really like motivation in a bottle. It's energy for the whole family, and it keeps you at optimal health. And what I usually say, it can fill the nutritional gaps in the healthy diet. It's extremely easy way of getting so much goodness into you. So then you got sulfurzyme here, and sulfurzyme contains natural MSM combined with ground ninja wolfberries to provide essential cofactors and copa eba to balance, to soothe, uplift and balance. And depending on their size and nutritional needs, you can actually give your dog 1 to 6 capsules a day for healthy skin, fur and nails. And capsules can be given whole or opened or mixed into food. I would say it's probably easier to just open it up and mix it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much easier for them to consume.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really about staying above the wellness line, and that applies obviously both for dogs and humans. So let me get real with you for a moment as I wrap this up and tell you the true reason I teach so empathetically about this. Why does chemical living matter so much to me? Well, because I've seen the other end of a chemical-filled lifestyle, and I want everyone to know what they're putting in and on their bodies. I'm about to give you some stats, and even though these are US stats, they're very similar in Australia and New Zealand. The number 2 cause of death in the United States is cancer. 1,620 people a day die of cancer. 1 in 3 cases are directly linked to poor diet, physical inactivity, weight, or chemical exposure. The American Cancer Council Society says only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases are from gene defects. That means that 95% of cancers are under our control. It's what we allow into our homes. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health studied 2,983 ingredients in our products at home and found 884 toxic ingredients. 314 of them caused biological mutations, 218 caused reproductive problems, 778 were toxic to the human body. They knew that 146 caused cancer. But these were allowed in the United States, even though they were banned in other countries around the world. Many of these chemicals are present in common cleaning supplies, and it might be things that you already have in your home at the moment. So as I see it, this is something you need to take seriously. No one is watching your home but you. You are the one that are the gatekeeper. I'd be willing to bet my life that there are things in your home right now that you're exposed to every single day that could be harmful to you. And it is absolutely totally preventable. So until you get started with Young Living, what do when the box of goodies and oils arrive? Well, I would say my advice is start small and start slow. Start with what you know needs to come out of your cupboard and fridge. Fridge. And let me give you some simple tips. With your food, flip the containers over and start reading the ingredients list. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. It doesn't mean that you can't have ice cream. Just go for the ice cream with milk, sugar, eggs, and vanilla instead of the ingredients list of 35 items you don't recognize, because there's a lot of stuff like that.
There is, yeah.
It's pretty scary. With your home, I would say start with the biggest offenders first, like dishwashing liquid, laundry liquid, cleaning. Another big one is scented candles. Those fragrance sticks and the plug-in or the Glade.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, sorry, but, it's not good stuff. Just throw them away in the bin and replace them now with a diffuser and pure essential oils. Now, as you know, Young Living has oil-infused Thieves household cleaner, like we were talking about before, dishwashing liquid, laundry liquid, and they are so concentrated and affordable and easy to use. So it's really about baby steps. I don't know about you, Kelly, but when I started, I certainly didn't buy everything in one hit.
No, I didn't either. I just added things like, what can I change? The cleaner, instead of using the hand soap that you use to wash your hands at the sink, and then the dishwashing liquid. So it was over a gradual period of time.
Yeah.
The more you got to read about the products and you got to know what was available to buy, it was about swapping things that you had at home and getting rid of them. And over Christmas period, I cleaned out everything under the sink.
And it is so easy, isn't it, to know once you trust and you do your research and read up about the Young Living product, do your research about other products, even products that are bought in, health food store and whole food store that actually still has a lot of nasties. I was looking in one of the big brand supermarket here, and they were advertising this shampoo. It didn't have any petrochemicals, and then I turned it over and it had all sorts of other things in it, fragrance, all kinds of things. And I guess it just goes to show, like, empowered people really got to take their own responsibility of finding out what is good or not. But what makes it really easy when you use Young Living products is that you can trust in the company that it is really good stuff. So, for example, for me, I started a month by month swapping things out of my home. So, for example, maybe the first month you want to focus on the cleaning. You can, toss some of your other cleaning products. And actually right now I'm only using one cleaner in my house. That's Thieves Cleaner. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. So I'm a minimalist as well. So I really, really love having as little as possible. How easy is that?
Yeah, just one bottle.
One bottle. You can wash windows. You can wash the toilet.
It's fantastic on the windows. I clean my windows with the Thieves Cleaner.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then perhaps next month, swap out dishwashing, laundry liquid, maybe in month 3, focus on your personal care products, stuff like that, toothpaste. You can get into the makeup, all that sort of stuff. There's so much. So we're going to show you how you can get started. And this is what most people do. The oils we've been going through today are very versatile oils. As we said, you really just need 10 to 20 oils to have a really, really good kit. And what you can see here is dewdrop diffuser, and then you can see some oils and 2 sachets of Ningxia. This is called the Premium Starter Kit, and it's an amazing kit. When you get this kit, it actually sets you up with a membership too. That means that you get 24% off anytime you want to purchase all the cleaning products, anything like that as well. So it's absolutely, it doesn't cost anything extra. And I know this is an amazing pack because the value is way over, I think way over, if you buy it singularly, over $400
I think
or
that's
so.
right, yep.
It's very, very good. So that's absolutely, I would say most people that get started, that's their favorite. You can also get the other diffuser that we showed you before, the Desert Mist. But there's also other kits, like there's a Healthy Home starter kit. There's also like a Savvy Mineral, the makeup starter kit. So there are a few different ones depending on how you want to get started. But basically, you get 24% off these products for life. But I also encourage you to subscribe to the Young Living Essential Reward Program. It is an optional loyalty program for those who are ordering every month. But what it does, it basically rewards points on each order. So what you can use these points for is to buy free products. Yes, you heard it right. You buy free products. So when you get started, you'll earn 10% per month for your first 3 months, then 20%. And after 2 years of loyalty, it goes up to 25%. So you get to pick the oils and oil-infused products that come to your door every single month. So you can try new things. You can top up things you're running out of. It means that you are getting 10 to 25% back on your dishwashing, laundry liquid, house cleaner, whatever it is. So it's a really good way of steadily swap out the chemicals out of your home and get the most for your money. That's definitely important for me. And I know, I don't know about you, Kelly, but I get so much free stuff now. So if anyone here says it's expensive, you simply haven't looked into it.
Because you're actually getting rewarded for buying things that you use in your house every day for cleaning and...
Exactly. And the thing is, what some people forget is that you'd spend the money anyway.
Yeah.
And you go and buy drips and drabs of stuff that's no good in the supermarket. And I can guarantee if you add this up, it would be, you know, if not more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and I saved up on my points last year to the very end, and I ended up getting, I think, 13 new oils.
Oh, wow.
So, which is a great way to top up what I sort of started out with.
Yeah. And also, just to let you know, guys, that Young Living is so generous too. So if people do make larger orders, and I do that, I'm a bit crazy because now I use, I mean, once you embrace it all, like the nutritional support and stuff, which has got they've got so many amazing products. So anyone that knows and have studied a little bit of nutrition, if you talk to a nutritionist, I can absolutely guarantee that these products are absolutely superior. So I, of course, drink Ningxia every day. I take a lot of the other supports. I use all their personal care cleaning, Savvy Minerals. So I make big orders. So what they do is they reward you on top of the free points. Yeah, I'm not going to go into how much stuff I get each month, but it would blow your mind if you know how much I actually don't pay much for my orders, because I get so much free stuff. So that's an option for you guys that maybe don't want to take baby steps. Nothing I recommend really first off, because I think this is about a lifestyle, isn't it? It's not about a quick fix.
No, it's about changing things gradually.
Yeah. And I can honestly say, and I was thinking this the other day, sometimes people say, oh, I don't know if the oils work. Well, I have one answer for you, and that is basically, if the oils are not working, the question is, are you using them?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they buy oils and they don't use it often enough to actually get to the point where they see results.
Get benefits from them.
Yeah. It's like anything. I mean, it's like people go to the doctor and then they get medication. Imagine if they only took one of the pills, would they get a result? Probably not.
No.
So I guess like with anything, it's about consistency and really, really giving it a good go.
Yeah.
So it's really about a lifestyle. So we encourage you, obviously, use it until you notice the shift.
And I use it every day, like through products, or I always have an oil diffusing at home. So it's really easy.
Yeah. So how to get started, guys? It is really easy. First of all, of course, you choose your products. And as we said before, most people start with a premium starter pack because it's such good value. And then you can add products to your order for wholesale. So basically you get a membership, you get a wholesale account, which saves you 24% off all purchases. There are also other starter packs, so we can certainly give you the links so you can have a look at what other packs there are. You can just contact me or Kelly so we can help you. Then you choose your account type. Now, some people buy retail. It's really just for small purchases and just, a one-off. Okay, that's good. The better option is obviously to get a wholesale account, and you get that when you get a pack, you get 24% off. The best option is wholesale with Essential Rewards. That's what most people do. This is the loyalty program where you order monthly and you get rewarded for order monthly, and you can try different products each month. So this is what most people start with, and they go month by month. They take small steps to transform their home for themselves and their pets. And as we said before, the points, reward points, you can get up to 25% off your order. So it's a really, really good system. And then you use those points, obviously, for free products. And just so you know, the Essential Rewards, it's not a contract. You can cancel at any time. Some people get a bit nervous these days about any contracts.
Signed up for life or something.
Oh my God, I've signed up for life. I can't get out of this. Well, no, it's not like that, guys. Give it a go. You won't regret it. But just to let you go, you can also maximize your freebies, and we all love freebies. So let us help you get most free products as possible. So as I mentioned before, there's a lot of promos when you make larger orders, and you can get so many additional gifts on top of that. So that's how you get started. And what happened with me is I loved it so much, so I just started talking to people about it, and I know you do too, Kelly. So
yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. So there's obviously, if you don't be surprised if people start asking you, what do you do? I bet you hear that from people when you go to the competition and agility. They might ask, what are you actually doing? You've got some oils there.
Yeah. Strange, but no.
Strange, but no. So, why not share it? And what happens then is that you can be supported too. You can actually get your oils paid for. So, don't be surprised if people start asking you, and we can certainly guide you there too, because we want you to get your oils paid for free as well. That's definitely there. So once you get started, you become an aspired jaw dropper. Jaw dropper is the team that we got, and we have lots of fun. And you get a lot of support. This is not just, you know, you sign up for something and you don't get the support. We personally support you. We have online groups. We run lots of trainings as well as local workshops. And I think that's crucially important, don't you think?
People get the oils, and it's important they know how to use the oils and not be afraid to use them. And there's like plenty of opportunities to come and talk about or ask, and there's also great resources out there as well. Absolutely.
So this is something that we really want to support you with. So we are not just the voices here, we're actually real people. Yeah. We want to say that. So you probably, once you get started, you're going to get to know us, and we're going to have lots of fun. Yeah. And we'd really love for you to join us. By the way, this last photo here, I love it because we got my son here on left, grown up from that little photo. And with some of his friends' dogs. He actually loves dogs, and he loves his dog Nina. And then on the right is my dog Whip and my sister's dog Grace. Yeah, so. And I absolutely adore that photo. That is so beautiful. So what you can do is, guys, comment on the video. Make sure you share the video to other people. There's lots of people who want to get this out and about. It's a really important message. It's about educating people and help people get above the wellness line, not just for yourself, but also for their animals. You can check out this website, aspireessentialoils.com, but simply reach out to either myself, Karin, or Kelly, and would love to have a chat to you and get to know you in person. And we've got this Thursday night. That's right. We've got a workshop. We have got a local workshop here on the Surf Coast in Torquay, but as we know, there's so many people that find it hard to get to workshops, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to do this video. Yeah. So you can watch it, you can share it, and so we'll be doing a little bit of both. So hope you got something out of this video, and feel free to connect with us, and we'll see you at some other event. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye.